Hey, it's good to see you again. I was afraid you weren't coming back, which is actually a really good tie-in to the topic of this video. Fear. But I'm not afraid of anything, so it's good. Okay, I have fears, okay? And I'm gonna share them with you today. Some are kind of common and normal for people to have, while others get a little weird. The first one we're going to start off with are thunderstorms. Thunderstorms scared me as a small child. I was afraid of lightning, mainly more than the thunder, but the noise was scary too. The idea of lightning striking at any given moment, but not knowing exactly when it was going to strike, was scary. But anyway, during thunderstorms, I would hide in our hallway because there's no windows in there, and I would just wait for the thunderstorm to pass. But I actually really like thunderstorms now. I go out in fields holding a giant metal rod. I get a real kick out of it. Another fear I had was clowns. I don't even have to explain this. You guys know why they're scary. Germs were another interesting fear I had when I was younger. I remember as a small child seeing a man in a public bathroom come out of a stall and not wash his hands. Being the genius child I was, I figured that's what you're supposed to do when you use a restroom. So I didn't wash my hands for an entire week. And by the end, I was sick with some kind of cold or something. The germ fear kind of sprung out of that because I had this fear I was going to get sick. Another fear I had was of the dark. But since I've grown up, I'm not afraid of the dark whatsoever. And another fear that I've had throughout my entire life and still have occasionally are social anxieties. This is common. Everybody has that. But if you think about it, it makes sense. People are scary. They could kill you. I could kill you. I could come out of this screen right now and strangle you. But I won't do that because I hire people for that. Another fear I had was mustard. Yes, the condiment. It's pronounced condiment, right? I have no idea why I was afraid of it as a small child. I just was. Another weird fear I had was the show Dragon Tales, which was this old show on PBS. For some reason, I was afraid that if I looked at the show, something would happen to me. I don't know if it was that I would become one of the dragons, or my mind would be changed and I'd be under the spell of the show, or if I just didn't like dragons or something. I don't know. I kind of regret it. And the final fear I'm going to talk about was my fear of fish. When I was a kid, I had a really weird fear of fish because one time we went to a pet store and I remember one of my family members joking about dropping a fish down the back of my shirt. And we went over to see the fish in the aquarium. And if you've ever had that feeling where you think there's a bug crawling on your cheek, but he's not, I had that same feeling, but I could swear that there was a fish going down the back of my shirt and pants. So I screamed like a little baby, which I essentially was. Yeah, I was afraid of fish because of that experience. I grew out of it. I think they taste great. So yeah, those are my fears. I'm glad I got to share them with you. For anybody still trying to get over any type of fear, whether it's big or small, I guess the only advice I can give is just to keep trying. It gets a little less scary over time, but getting over a fear isn't essentially not being afraid of it. To quote John Wayne, courage is being scared to death, but saddling up anyway. Which is weird because I don't ride a horse, so I don't really know how that applies to me, but yeah, just go with that. Those are my fears. Thanks for watching. Tell me what your fears are. It can be something big or small. Share whatever you want. I'd love to hear from you. Anyway, I feel really good about this episode. As a matter of fact, I feel like I'm so brave now that I could conquer anything. Oh my! So yeah, this is the end card video thing. If you think there's somebody else that might enjoy seeing this video, feel free to share it with them. If not, just share it anyway and be an annoying friend that they're gonna block on Facebook and Twitter and every other social media website. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like it. Subscribe if you'd like to see a new video every Monday. And even if you don't subscribe, I'll probably still be doing them every Monday. I'm not gonna base it entirely on just your subscription, but I mean, it would help. I'm getting really tired of clowns. I mean, like, what's up with clowns?